Hello friend. This following guided meditation is from Archangel Michael. It's intended to assist you in alleviating yourself of any vibrations less than unconditional love. Sometimes a great many people are thinking many different things and feeling many feelings, and all of it belongs to you, and sometimes it feels like it does. The premise of this exercise, the premise of this mastery skill, is to remind yourself that you have a direct line with source energy at all times, even in the face of many conflicting vibrations. Take a deep breath in. Allow yourself to remember. Allow yourself to remember. Allow yourself to remember. Sit back in your chair or lay comfortably. Bring all of your awareness into your breath and allow yourself to remember that you are loved. Sometimes the most effective manipulations that exist in this earthly plane are those based around the vibration of fear of consciousness, the idea that you're somehow cut off from source. This has never been true and it never will be. But elaborate tricks have a way of convincing us for a moment at least, especially as we're hanging out as human beings inside of a huge classroom. Take a deep breath in. Pause for a moment and acknowledge how many times you've gotten it right recently. Perhaps you've looked at your critiques and noticed where you've stumbled, but we ask that you would take a moment to look at what you have gotten right. Pause for a moment and actually practice this exercise instead of just skipping by it. Allow yourself to be reminded of the number of times you have not lost your temper, the number of times you have not retaliated, the number of times you have picked yourself up much faster than you could have in the past, the number of times you have stood your ground when it was appropriate when in the past you may not have. The increased compassion and forgiveness that you've been able to give others where in the past it was not so easy. Still maybe not easy, and yet you're learning to embody compassion at a deeper level. This is a highly evolved and very advanced skill. Take a very deep breath in and allow this process now to begin fully. Your job, your work, your task in this time frame is simple. Simply breathe and allow yourself to remember that truth is an absolute form of energy. Take a deep breath in and sigh. Take a deep breath in and sigh. Take a deep breath in and sigh. Allow yourself to feel your entire body, noticing all the cells of your body, noticing every part of yourself. And notice any compressions in your energy field. Notice any parts of your body that feel tight or constricted. Notice any parts of your essence that don't feel like they're in flow. Notice anywhere it's difficult for you to maintain that freedom state, that joyous energy. Anywhere you don't feel abundance, we're going to acknowledge it because we're going to let it go. Take a deep breath and notice as this beautiful bluish light surrounds you. Incredibly rich sapphire light. You find yourself seated on this magnificently angelic lotus flower, translucent white light. You feel the roots of this lotus flower reaching deep into Mother Earth, all the way down into her heart. And take a deep breath and allow yourself to settle into this a little bit more. Reminding yourself that you don't have to take yourself too seriously. Take a very deep breath and allow yourself to feel all that you are without conflict, without worry, without apprehension. Share the many aspects of who you are, and sometimes you feel conflict within yourself and it gets mirrored back to you around you, but guess what? There is always a deeper truth that you have immediate access to. Sure, once in a while you may have to let yourself release some denser emotions, some denser thoughts to be able to receive the truth that readily awaits your remembrance. But it's always there. You are never cut off. There are efforts to make you think this, but let's simply laugh at that component of the equation, because the simple truth is you are never cut off from Source. You are loved way too much. Take a very deep breath in. Allow this magnificent blue light to swirl around you, creating this sort of protective field that begins to expand now, creating a magnificent circle of bluish flame, about 10-15 feet in diameter. You seated in the center in this magnificent, angelic white, translucent lotus flower. Allow yourself to just breathe. Sometimes the beauty of working with your imagination in such a collaborative way with highly evolved and exceedingly advanced archetypal guides who represent divine perfection. They know how to help you navigate the insanity that can be the subconscious mind and all the different traumas that you have for your different purposes agreed to experience but are now ready to let go of. Sometimes it's good to get the lesson and let go of the rest. Sometimes it's ideal to receive and embrace the wisdom but let go of the rest. Sometimes it's imperative to honor the discernment you have earned but let go of the rest. Take a deep breath in. Bring your awareness into your heart center now. Notice that this blue flame is swirling around you like a cyclone. And you feel protected. And you feel this great presence with you, which is Michael, holding space for you, reminding you that you are safe, even in the face of complex energies that can be confusing and produce some strange sensations, strange thoughts. You are still protected when you tune back into it, where your focus goes. Your light, your consciousness goes. But what is focus? A skilled teacher once said, focus is your capacity to choose the one aspects of your mind or your emotional body out of the thousands. It's the ability to choose. It's the ability to embrace that you are awareness. You, old friend, are the awareness. Your mind, your body, your emotions, even your spiritual nature are aspects of this unfolding that you have agreed to, but you are the awareness. Breathe in. Feel this bright baby blue light filling your entire body. As another presence joins this conversation, it's Lady Faith. Lady Faith represents the divine mother of infinite doubtlessness, in such a manner that doubt cannot even exist in her presence. And if we are honest, sometimes doubt and fear play funny games with your thoughts and with your emotions, don't they? And sometimes, old friend, they're not even real. You're being asked to let it go. This is an agreement between you, the conscious chooser, the awareness, and exceedingly powerful allies to sort of clear up your field a bit. Remember, free will choice. Take a deep breath and allow this light to fill all of your cells. It's so simple. If you envision it, if you feel it, it will simply happen. This bright baby blue light fills the field. And this bright baby blue light swirls around you quickly, pulling any dense or unforgiving or doubt-based electrons from your field. Now, quantifiably, is this real? Is it possible? Yes. There's plenty of evidence that shows that the observer affects what's observed, and if you're calling upon archangelic allies who have walked with you since the dawn of time to help you remember that you are connected with Source, and you're focusing on this connection, it would stand to reason that you're going to be influenced in a very positive way. Remember that anything that might be considered a trickster is always going to try and make you do it at once and be quick, clever. However, truth, oh truth, truth awaits you. Truth is patient. Truth already knows the right answer. It's not in a rush. It doesn't have any quick agendas that are based upon doubts or formed from fear. No, your truth within you, the truth that you are, it knows what to do. But sometimes if we don't clear our energy field and we've collected too many different wayward thoughts and too many wayward emotions, it can be challenging to hear our truth, can't it? But is it really so challenging if the truth is always waiting you to listen, to reattune? You see, old friend, the real question here is, are you willing to settle in? Are you willing to give yourself this time and this permission to acknowledge the progress that you are making? To remember that you're part of a very beautiful and elaborate unfolding. To remember that you have allies, old friends looking out for you. Take a deep breath in. Allow yourself to just breathe. Let the breath be effortless. Let it be so easy that it just flows. Allow yourself to breathe. Breathe in this bright baby blue light and notice now that you feel this third presence hanging out with you, this massive phoenix of gold and white light. This phoenix is huge. This phoenix's name is Micah, the Archangel of divine timing as well as a divine plan. This old friend is looking out for you and has your back, quite literally. But notice the parts of ourselves that are cynical and distrusting. They're there for a reason. They've been hurt, and so sometimes they activate rather quickly. The question becomes this: do we give in to our fears and our doubts too fast, or do we pause, acknowledge they are a part of us, formed for a reason, and then ask the question, am I willing to let this go? Is this actually the truth? Remember, truth awaits you. Doubt and fear, they don't. They try to push and pull you really quick. But truth? Your truth awaits you. Always. Take a very deep breath in. Feel your entire body filling with light. Feel this light swirling around you. Filling all of your cells. This gold and blue light fills your entire field. And in your heart of hearts, make a few agreements with your higher self, with the highest essence of who you are, the Christ aspect of your awareness. Agree to let go of any doubts that are not serving you. And good luck finding any doubts that do. Agree to let go of your entanglements with fear and all the rationalization around the fears, all the sideways ways that fear tries to speak with you. Simply agree, I'm willing to let go of doubt and fear. I am willing to let go of doubt and fear. I am willing to let go of doubt and fear. I am willing to stand up. I'm willing to embody my true essence. I am willing to let go of doubt and fear. I am willing to let go of doubt and fear. I am willing to let go of doubt and fear. Take a very deep breath in. Feel yourself in this expansive field. Notice it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Allow yourself to breathe. Taking deep breaths, deep unapologetic breaths. Allow yourself to feel this present moment. Reminding yourself that you are always connected with Source. That love, light, and the freedom of life are your birthrights. And that while there are energies that attempt to convey different messages for their own purposes and agendas, you're not required to listen to that. Your free will belongs to you. And just as there might be bullies on the playground, there are also elders who will look out for you. But the thing about these elders is they don't impinge upon your will, old friend. They hang out just like truth. They wait for you. But the call compels the answer. Just don't be surprised if on some days you make a call and the first thing you experience is all the emotions and the thoughts that were blocking you get flushed up to be let go of. You're a clear channel. Your connection with Source is your connection with Source, the purpose that you are, the purpose you bring into this world. There's a measure of greatness within it. You never know when you're called upon to be a messenger of God, or when you're saying something that's going to echo through a person's life. Have you not noticed in divine timing moments where people say something to you that you haven't forgotten even yet? Allow for just a moment the possibility that you're part of a perfect strategy that is so all-encompassing. It allows for every contingency and every variable. It allows for every possible choice. And it allows you to get it right. And by right, I mean choose truth. Whose truth? Isn't truth relative? No. There's divine truth. Divine truth is interdependent, not codependent, not manipulative. Divine truth helps set you free. You have a direct line with this, and ironically, this truth will be your greatest joy. But sometimes you're asked to let go of things that hurt you. Sometimes you're asked to let go of fears that don't serve you. Sometimes you're asked to let go of doubts that you don't even want. Sometimes you have to sacrifice the lesser for the greater. Take one more very deep breath and let this blue light fill you. And in your heart of hearts, answer this question with a yes or any other response you wish. Does Archangel Michael and Lady Faith and Micah have permission, only in your best and highest good? Only in your best and highest good. Only in your best and highest good, from a place of unconditional love. From a place of unconditional love. From a place of unconditional love. To deepen their connection with you, to help you feel more and more and more confident and courageous and loved and peaceful and joyful. Do they have your permission? And so it is. Take one deep breath in, my friend. Stretch above your head, lengthen up. Stretch. Oh, let your body stretch. Integrating the energy you just agreed to receive. And so we close this and we thank Michael, Faith, and Micah. I thank our brother Yeshua, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, our brother Raphael, and all other guides and helpers assisting in this healing journey that we are, all of us, navigating. Thank you for your light in this world, my friend. Many, many blessings to you, and a huge, massive angelic hug to you. May you be blessed. May your family be blessed. May all old wounds be healed. May all frustrations be forgiven. And may all beings everywhere be happy and free. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. May all beings everywhere be happy and free.